Hello, this is Papa's View on the News. I'm going to talk about Palantir again today. Get back. I'm talking to the dog. I ain't talking to y'all. Got to get out this fence, this gate before I let the dogs out. Well, I forgot my bird seed. I tell you, I've been forgetting a lot here lately. Or today especially. I don't know. I think it's that Palantir stock. Palantir. PLTR is the ticker. It has really waxed my plow, I'm telling you. But it ain't as bad as I thought it was. I got looking at my losses today and it's not as bad as it was. But there's been people last week dogging that stock. I mean, talking about how bad it was, and talking about it ain't gonna go up. Talking about and it's not too late to sell. But you know, Nvidia's earnings come out today and they beat on the top and the bottom line. But it didn't go up that much. I mean, it just sat there like it was dormant, you know. And I was thinking that's mighty strange for a stock like that, and all the hype that the people is pumped it up, talked about it and all that. Some of them said that it was going to earnings come out and it was going to plummet even though the earnings was good. Well, that didn't happen. I tell you, you can't depend on nobody but God, you know. And I've had Palantir now for about a week, and I've lost a substantial amount of money on it. In my book, anyway, the little bit of money I have, you know what I mean. But anyway, that thing come out the gate. I bought it that day, and I mean, it come out the gate and started going straight down. I said, Lord have mercy. And that thing went down. I'm talking about it was rock hard down. And for 5 days around here, every time I looked at that thing, it was down. But I said, I could sell it, cut my losses. But I really wouldn't cut my losses because if I sold it, I'd be down still. Well, I can sell it and buy some more stock with it. I mulled all that in my mind, you know, about, well, I can do this and I can do that. And the good Lord told me, you know, if you sell and buy something else, it might go down too. So you might as well stay where you at. Well, I followed his will, followed his plan. And I tell you, we can talk all day long about God has nothing to do with the stock market. God has something to do with everything. What I'm saying here, I kept holding on to it. Kept holding on to it. And I did get a little scared today, and I did buy me a short against an option, you know. A short option. And I've said, well, if I make, I make that money on that short, if it goes down, I'll make that money on that short. And I could buy some more Palantir if it's down. Well, that sapsucker come out this morning, it was up. And I said, Lord have mercy. So I put a little short on it when it was up. And at the close of the day, I had money in my short, had money in my long, and both of them was green, and I was tickled to death. And then the market closed, and Nvidia come out with their earnings. And I don't know how they tied together, but I think some of them said that NVIDIA and Palantir is in an AI race. Well, I kind of believe it because it followed NVIDIA. Palantir followed NVIDIA today because both of them went up. They was hand in hand. But CrowdStrike did too. But now what I'm trying to talk about here is I think they're the two top leading AIs is what I'm saying. And I have been skeptical about Palantir. But I tell you, that thing made a true believer out of me today. I'm not as bad as I was down, so I'm still down. I should have. I have never really, since I've, last year or two anyway, I hadn't bought any stock without putting a little short option on it. And I say a put when I'm saying. And I've always put a little something on it. You know what I mean? Against it, the stock. This time I didn't do it. This time I was going to be naked. And I was going to take my licking. I was going to take whatever Palantir did. And I turned around and lost money. I tell you, we don't buy no house. And we don't have no car without insurance. Come on now. Well, that option will say, well, it eats up my profit on my loan. Well, I'm telling you what, if you didn't have that put against your stock, what would happen? Be losing all kind of money. But if you got that put, you're not gonna lose as much is what I'm saying. Plus you can use that money and buy you some more stock with it. So I'll never do that again. I'm always gonna have me some kind of short on that loan. I mean, it don't cost that much. Scooter wants to get out there in that water. But anyhow, there's a man come on CNBC yesterday, and I mean, he was dogging Palantir. He was dogging all the momentum stocks, and he was saying momentum stocks are dead right now. Well, he wouldn't even want fast money today. I didn't see him. I think he already ducked out. And that's the way it is. Everybody got their own opinion, but nobody knows the future. I have to say that over and over and over to keep myself reminded that nobody knows the future. We think we got it all figured out. We think ain't no way I can lose that money. Let me tell you what it is too. It is very easy to lose your money. Especially if you don't have no insurance against it. I mean, that old trailer house I live in there, if I didn't have insurance on it, the roof blowed off from it, I'd be sitting there pitiful trying to come up with the money. But if I got insurance on it, they're going to come put me a brand new one on it, huh? Well, that's what we need to do is it's okay to play a little option against your loan. I mean, it keeps you out of losing a bunch of money. I'm not saying you won't lose. I'm saying you'll lose part of it. I ain't saying. What I'm saying is y'all need to trade your stock and go by the news, because Palantir, it is nothing but news all the time. I mean, it trades with the news, is what I'm saying. And with this president we got in there, he loves the military. And he gonna look out for the military. And I think Palantir is for the safe bet right now. I really do. But y'all, I know y'all gonna draw your own conclusion anyway. Which I hope you do anyway. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. The sun's going down. And y'all have some input. Come on now. Talk to me about it. Alright. Popping view on the news.